welcome to the Bromance on Deck podcast with JB and King D.
Welcome back, guys, here in episode 4. This is JB,
And I'm King D.
and today's segment, we're going to talk about some football, Monday Night Football, Raiders against the Ravens.
And we might throw a little conversation in there about Hooters, jail, boondocks, whatever the hell we feel like talking about.
We might even talk about how to that pregnant bitches with mans. We might even talk about pregnant pussy, regular pussy, you name it, any kind of pussy.
We might even talk about pity pussy. So if your ears are sensitive, you might want to turn this shit off.
Viewer discretion is advised, motherfucker.
So with tonight's game, the Ravens, they got a lot of injuries. You got Marcus Peters out. You got Derek Wolf out. Both running backs out. Torn ACLs. Tonight, Lamar Jackson might have to be a one-trick pony.
He gonna be the wide receiver, the running back, the tight end, assistant coach, water boy.
He'll probably get 150 yards rushing tonight, bro. It wouldn't surprise me.
He gonna put up some Tim Tebow stats.
But you know, you gotta watch out for Derek Carr also because he can run too.
Who the fuck is Derek Carr?
Yeah, Derek Carr, the quarterback for the Raiders.
He not on there no more, bro.
He not?
Nah.
You sure?
I'm positive.
I thought Derek Carr was the quarterback for the Raiders. Who the quarterback?
That's a good question. It ain't Derek Carr.
That's interesting. It's still Derek Carr?
Is it?
Yeah.
You know, he got a brother. That's what it was.
You thinking of
David Carr.
David Carr.
He-
They used to play for Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ah.
Derek Carr, he for a white boy, he got some speed to him.
Speed?
Yeah.
That
So
nigga run like Peyton Manning, bro. That nigga ain't got no speed.
nah, Derek Carr got some speed.
Bullshit.
But you know the Raiders, they running back. I believe his name is Josh Jacobs. He's having some injuries also. So he might not be playing tonight. But I think overall it's a good, matchup.
It ain't no good matchup, bro. The Ravens are gonna walk all over the Raiders.
They might have that pretty stadium with all the glamour and glitz, but that shit ain't got nothing on Baltimore.
They gonna beat them niggas 50-0.
So Josh Jacobs, he's out with like a illness. I'm assuming COVID.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never heard of Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, he got an interesting backstory. Josh Jacobs, he was actually homeless before college. Yeah. He might even been homeless in college. Like when he got drafted into the NFL, that changed like his whole life. He literally came from nothing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
literally. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So he got an interesting story.
I wonder what college he went to.
Josh Jacobs, he went to Alabama.
You think Alabama let that man be homeless?
That's what he said.
They
bro.
got doctors better than NFL doctors. Alabama. Nah, bro. Who's the coach? Their coach, he was the coach of like the Browns, and he goes to the Browns to go to college. Damn, I forgot it. It might have been Belichick. He might have been Belichick's assistant.
Yeah, he was probably having more success at Alabama than he was.
Of course, he's
with
like
the
the
Browns.
all-time winning college coach.
Yup.
He up there with Coach K.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch the game tonight. So the Raiders, they are my old team. I stopped being a Raiders fan once they decided to leave Oakland and move to Las Vegas. I didn't want to support that. When I decided to be a Ravens fan, that was when Lamar Jackson was in like his first full year. So, when he came into the league and he first started, he didn't start at the beginning of the year. He started like mid-season.
But the Raiders came from Oakland, which is probably like an hour drive to Las Vegas.
Yeah, but it's
so did they really move?
It's still weird.
Nah,
like
bro.
I've never been to Vegas, and just sitting here supporting a team that's in Vegas sounds weird. And I think if Al Davis was alive, he would have never let that shit happen.
Nah. I've been to Vegas. Vegas is nice. It's hot. Vegas, the humidity, like as soon as I stepped off the plane, I was sweating like a hooker in church, sweating like a crackhead in a pawn shop. And Vegas got a lot of.
That's
You
what
talking about homeless people? They got a lot of homeless people.
Looking for high risk sex, escorts, all that.
You looking for some bums?
That's Vegas.
When I was in Vegas, I saw Michael Jackson. Nigga looked just like Michael Jackson. He had a boombox. He had a Tupac coming out the stereo. He was moonwalking. He was talking shit to people. Looked just like him. Had the makeup, the nose. He was. I think that was Michael Jackson.
I heard this song that kind of like just best describes Vegas. That joint was called Shiny Disco Balls. And the way it went, it was like drugs, alcohol, badass, Vegas hoes, late night, booty calls, shiny disco balls.
And that's for Vegas, huh?
That's the best way to describe Vegas.
Nah, I'll say it's a. Well, I went at the time. I was in a relationship with my lady. It was a nice little couples trip, but I feel like if it's like a man's trip, you could really. That'll be a trip.
Yeah.
Because the women was walking up to me like I had somebody on my shoulder.
You should do that, man. We should definitely plan like a mass trip.
You think Vegas would be it?
Yeah, you still got that cut off fur vest.
You goddamn right.
You can wear that shit. I might bring like a little spirit hoodie out or something, or like an alpaca
I
hat.
don't even think my shit zipped up. That shit barely fit.
Bro, I'm gonna order me like one of them type of hoodies or something. It's like a scarf. I think it's called a spirit hood. It's a scarf. Put your little hands in. They got like a little wolf head or something that you put on.
What's some niggas? Peter gonna be all over you, bro. You can't wear shit like that nowadays.
Nah, bro.
I remember Kim Kardashian wore some shit. Them niggas threw tar and feathers all over her, or some shit like a bucket of chicken, or some shit like that.
Or we could just wear 2 dresses like your man Westbrook.
Yeah.
Just be walking the strip, gambling, shooting dice in the casino.
Even
without
if I had the
dresses.
body to wear a dress, bro, I'm not wearing that shit. That shit is gay. Niggas can't wear shit like that.
I got the body for that shit, bro.
You a man, bro. You shouldn't wear nothing
I got the
that
body
fitting.
for a dress.
If the shit you wearing come with a bra, what's that little clear thing that cover the shit?
The little clear strap.
Yeah, the shit for the hanger.
Yeah.
If the shirt, your shirt, come with that, you shouldn't be wearing that as a man. Or on top of that, a dress, a skirt. Yeah.
I wonder what the Vegas odds are for tonight's game.
I'm sure it's Ravens 21 skunk.
I don't know. I'm about to look it up now.
Who are the Raiders wide receivers? I can't name one.
They should have never let Amari Cooper go.
They didn't have a choice.
That was like their best one.
He was out. He thriving in Dallas as well. He had like 10 catches, 180 yards. Dallas put up a good game too.
So the Raiders are underdog in this match, which is crazy, even though they at home. So according to Vegas odds, the Raiders have a 3.5 point spread.
I never knew what none of that shit.
So the point spread means at the beginning of the game, the Ravens score is 0 and the Raiders score is 3.5. So let's say, this is wild. So let's say at the end of the game, the score is 14-14. With the point spread, it'll be 14-14, but the Raiders will have
the lead
17.5
because of the spread. Okay.
Now, check this shit out. Let's say if the score was 17-14.
Yeah.
Baltimore would still lose the point spread because the Raiders' score would be 20.5. 17.5.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the points.
That's it. Oh, it was
That's how
simple?
the point spread worked. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a lot more complicated than
Nah, and then the money line. The money line is basically I can't explain the money line.
Is it like FanDuel?
Yeah.
Is it like a fantasy football type shit where you pick a quarterback?
Nah. So the money line is like the most basic wager in sports betting.
Yeah, like who's gonna win the game?
It basically depends on which team will win the game. You place a bet on the money line, and if they win, no matter what the score is, then you win the bet.
Yeah.
So if you bet on the money line, like if you bet that it's over 155,
Yeah.
then you win. If you bet less, then you lose.
Mm.
So, like if I'm betting on the game, I like to do either a straight up bet or the over and under. So the over and under for tonight's game is 50.5. So that basically means what the combined score is.
Yeah.
So let's say if the score was 25 to 30.
Yeah.
If I bet over, I will win the over under bet because
Okay.
the final score is a combination.
Yeah.
And the final score will be 50.5. If the score was 20-35, then the score is the over and under for the combination is 55.
Gotcha.
But you know, it can get complicated, but I mean, it's interesting.
I
how
thought it was
works.
just one bet, like you pick who's gonna win. Now it is under over. You giving motherfuckers 3 points.
Yeah.
It's a deficit.
Oh,
You
yeah.
combining scores and
Yeah.
that's too much.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna give you another example, bro. So let's say, if I did like a 3-way money line bet, right? Let's say that I wanted to bet that the game is a tie. All right.
Okay.
So check this out. If I had bet that the game is a tie, let's say I had bet $100 that the game is a tie, the final score. Vegas odds, I would win $1,350
If it's a tie.
if it's a tie.
What are the odds of it being a tie though?
The odds of a NFL game ending in a tie,
That shit is highly unlikely. It happens.
it happens a lot.
It happens like I'd say like maybe once a season.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think
it
it happens more than that.
No, I think it's about once.
I would say probably it'd be them fluke games that'd be happening.
It'd be
on.
like Cincinnati against Miami or some
Yeah.
shit like that. Yeah.
But I mean, according to statistics, it says it's a 8% chance that the game will end in a tie.
That's not good.
Yeah.
It's still unlikely.
You know, if I was like on the team, right? Let's say if I was the head coach of the Ravens, and let's say the end of tonight's game is, it's like 30 seconds left. Ravens got the ball. The score's 24. Oakland has 25. Kick the field goal.
We're out of pudding.
Kick the field goal to, tie the game up.
We're out of band-aids, and no one wants a band-aid. You don't need one, but just letting you know.
Thanks for interrupting us.
You're welcome. You guys recording?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. All right, later.
So, let's say the score is Ravens 24, Oakland 25. And if I was the coach, I will be going through my head is like, you know what? I'm going to be a dickhead. And I'm going to fuck up the odds for everybody. Because
Niggas ain't thinking like that.
once we kick this field goal, somebody might be a multi-millionaire. Go ahead and go for 2 points. And fuck up the odds for everybody.
You're gonna have no job either.
I know, right?
Fuck around, miss the field goal.
But yeah, man, I can't wait to watch the game. Got on my Ravens
outfit.
Flock Nation.
Flock Nation.
Got the lanyard on with the heart for the love of the team.
Is that the shirt that you supposed to wear on the tour?
Yeah,
It came that day, right?
yeah,
That's some
yeah. Flock Nation, baby.
Flock Nation. Birds of a feather flock together.
Who you think gonna win your division?
Between the Redskins and
And the Cowboys, Eagles, and Giants,
everybody right now is 0-1, right?
probably.
Giants
That
lost.
Sound about right. You sound about
Giants
right.
lost I think Eagles won. So if anything, it'll be the Eagles.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
They might.
I think the Cowboys will probably win that. Because they really put up a hell of a fight.
Yeah, everybody on one except for the Eagles. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think not the Eagles, but the Cowboys probably have the best team.
Yeah, they definitely should have beat Tampa the other night.
But it's Tom. You ain't beating Tom Brady.
That field goal kicker, he fucked that game up.
Yeah. He was missing extra points. He missed like a 20-yard field goal. And he missed that shit bad. Like,
in the AFC North, Pittsburgh, they won their first game. Cincinnati won their first game. Cleveland lost their first, so.
Tennessee in that division as well, right?
Nah, Tennessee in AFC South.
Oh, that's with Buffalo and
Houston, Jacksonville, Indianapolis, all them niggas.
that's a sorry ass division.
Yeah. When Peyton Manning was playing for Indianapolis, he used to dominate that division. Houston wasn't. Nah, like Houston won shit. Jacksonville wasn't doing nothing.
Year one, Peyton Manning, I think his record was like 1-15.
Yeah.
It had to be like year 6.
Yeah.
That's when he started really
Yeah.
dominating.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning's head was so big. When he took off his helmet, you could see the padding all over his all over his face and shit like that.
He's still one of my favorite all-time quarterbacks, though.
He was alright. He caught he got in some controversy with he caught like a rape charge while he was in college. You know, he went to Tennessee, and it was like weird. It was like he kept pulling his dick out with the during the team doctor or something like that. The student doctor.
Sexual assault.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like some weird, you don't see some shit like that from Peyton Manning. If he was that type of nigga in college, that's a nasty nigga.
That's wild. I can see him doing that, though.
Can you?
Yeah. Peyton Manning, funny.
I can see more Eli doing that. I think Eli is more the comedian.
I like that when he was doing those commercials, like, we'll be like, chicken cordon tastes so good.
Who was doing that?
Peyton Manning. Yeah, you know, I think it's the Allstate commercial. You don't
Oh,
remember?
yeah, when he had the rock band.
Yeah. So anytime I was eating something, right, let's say if I was at home and I was eating, I don't know, pudding cup. I'm like, pudding cups taste so good.
He was doing that shit with like Garth Brooks,
Yeah.
or one of them country music legends.
Yeah. What else? So like, let's say if I was, I don't know, drinking coffee, sitting there stirring my coffee. Folgers taste so good.
He's in the Hall of Fame now, right?
Yeah.
And he's doing the commentating.
Yeah. Peyton the man, bro.
If Peyton Manning was black, he wouldn't have none of that shit. He'd probably still be playing.
But you know, Peyton Manning was Brady's kryptonite.
Brady?
Mm-hmm. Like, matter of fact, the only championship losses and Super Bowl losses that Tom Brady ever had was either to Eli and Peyton.
He lost to Eli twice.
In the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he lost to Peyton Manning in the AFC Championship a couple times. That shit was wild, bro. Yeah. That was, the Mannings were Brady's kryptonite. He couldn't get past them.
But Brady's still playing, so.
Yeah.
Brady's what, 44 or 42?
According to the internet, it says Tom Brady is, let's see. According to the internet, it says Tom Brady is 44 going on 60.
44 going on 60? He'll be a robot playing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. This probably be his last year, though.
He said he want to play at least 2 more years.
Giselle ain't gonna allow that shit.
If Brady is bringing in $40 million a season, you think she give a fuck if he sit it out? It's not like she bringing that money.
I don't know, bro. She she a model, man. She probably got OnlyFans too.
But she aged, and you know, white people age like bananas. So to me, she wasn't no Fergie. I think that's a good looking white girl.
She cute though, you know, Giselle Brazilian, bro.
Okay, she ain't got the body. She
You know, I
ain't
like them
shaped like
Brazilian.
Iggy Azalea. If she shaped like that, now that's a white girl I'm all for. I don't like them skinny ass Mary Kate and Olsen white girls. I need my white girl be shaped like a Kardashian.
You ain't gonna find that, bro.
Should go to Annapolis Mall.
Go to Miami.
Oh,
Might
Miami,
find
all
it.
that shit is fake.
Annapolis Mall, bro. That's like the hub for like the pregnant women. Like that's why I be seeing all the pregnant
That's
women.
where they be walking and shit. That's where he's trying to get that baby out. It's like that in where'd I go? Baltimore, that mall out there. It's like that
Yeah.
as well.
Was you with me when I was trying to holler at this pregnant girl?
Nah, I probably would have tried to talk you out of it.
I think I might. Oh, I know who I was. I was in Hooters.
Did you know she was pregnant?
Yeah, and you know, me and somebody was you know, just being funny. So I said to her, I said, I'll just say, yo, shorty. I said, what's your name? Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, she telling me her name, and I'm just like, yeah, you kind of cute. I'm like, what you like doing in your spare time? And she just looking at me like I'm stupid.
She rubbing her stomach like this.
And she just like, you know, I'm pregnant. And I was just like, I mean, that's cool. Like, and she was like, and I have, you know, the man of my life. But she was like, if you into that, I can show you 2 other girls in the back that's pregnant. And I was about to be like, yeah, go get them
Go
little
get 'em,
joints. But I told her I was joking. But I was just, you know, fucking with her. I was like, let me just fuck with this girl.
So you'd holler at a pregnant chick?
I mean, yeah, why not? Shit.
Nah,
Why not, bruh? Somebody told me.
they about to do some nasty shit.
I'ma just say, somebody told me pregnant girls, you know, got that super soaker XP 1000 pussy.
I mean, I've had 2 kids. It's like, I don't remember. I feel like it's the same. Nothing stood out except more emotion.
More emotion?
Start crying afterwards.
No, bro.
I don't think it's a difference.
Speaking of pregnant people, like, what'd you think of that Lil Nas X with him being, you know, pregnant on his cover album?
That man is a genius.
Think so?
Yeah.
I think that shit weird.
It's weird, but as soon as he's saying he pregnant with his album. So when that album come out, then he gonna do a big thing that he gave birth, and then everybody gonna be talking about it. And then next thing you know, he's going quadruple platinum, and then he gonna officially come out and say, I wasn't even gay. I just did this for money. And that nigga's trifling.
When I had looked at his newest music video, all I seen was like dudes naked in the shower singing and dancing.
That the one with the devil? He
Yeah.
was like going down the pole and
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
the devil a lap dance and sucking on the devil's neck. And
Yeah, I hope nobody get the misconception that jail is fun like that. There's
Jail?
zero fun in jail.
You been to jail?
I've
Thinking
been in
about it?
something like jail.
I've been to jail. It wasn't like jail. It was like the jail before you go to the jail. I
That's
was
like
there-
the meeting before the meeting.
Yeah, I was there for maybe like 12 hours. And that alone was a little rough. They had a guy in there, he's like, you could tell he's there on the usual. They knew his name, and nobody said shit to him. He was walking around yelling at the employees.
Mm.
Like,
Back the fuck up.
he wouldn't sit down. Everybody's cooperating, sitting down. He just walking around talking shit to people. He got like his shirt ripped open a little bit.
And this is somebody in jail?
Yeah. This is like before you go to jail.
Mm.
And he's just there, like he's just like he lit there.
Did the correctional officer, did he sing anything like, one of these kids is doing his own thing, one of these kids is not the same?
Nah, bro, that's in your jail.
If I was a correctional officer, bro, I'd be saying some shit like that, like,
You know they be killing them correctional officers.
nah, bro.
You gonna get stabbed up with a toothbrush made out of plastic.
Made out of
Plastic
toothpaste,
knife.
made out of toilet paper.
I've seen niggas make a actual fryer in jail, and it's like on TikTok. I don't know how these niggas are getting phones, but they are really putting shit together and they're going viral. Like motherfuckers is being creative. Like they are showing everything. They up on TikTok doing the latest dances. They got everybody got cell phones. Motherfuckers got the newest iPhones in prison.
Oh, that's how that shit is. Like,
How they getting that shit in there? You think they bring that shit in their ass or?
I mean, they smuggle stuff.
Imagine an iPhone 12 Plus. How the fuck you gonna bring that in?
I don't know, bro. But I mean, they be making dice. They be making shanks.
A lot of times it be the people that's like the employees, like the COs.
Yeah. You know, they might sit there and make ink for tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just kind of like the same in the Navy a little bit. Like when you out there on the boat, like you'll find yourself doing the strangest things for like creativity.
So why y'all got that jail mentality when y'all in the military?
I don't know, man. It's like that's just how that shit is. Like you just gotta be creative. You know, you gotta make the best out of whatever stuff you have. You know what I mean? Like if you wanted to make a grilled cheese sandwich, you get the bread, get the cheese, press that joint with a iron on the iron board. Cause you
But
can't
don't y'all
have
pots. Y'all can't have pots
Nah, I mean you can, but like in the kitchen, you can't have something like that in your workspace. So
in the kitchen. So you
Like,
can't have
on
no
the
pot
galley.
in the kitchen.
like you can have all that in the galley, but you can't just like go down there and be like, hey, let me make a grilled cheese sandwich real quick. You know, the galley is for the cooks, and that's it.
You can't tell one of the cooks to make it for you.
I mean, you could, but
Instead, y'all niggas
You might have
ironing
to-
sandwiches.
I mean, you might have to trade and stuff. Like when I was in the Navy, man,
Niggas
like
in jail for real.
yeah, when I was in the Navy, bro, it was like a barter system. You know what I mean? Like let's say if like what I did, I was like a communications electrician.
Yeah.
So like let's say I don't know if somebody in another department wanted, you know, some better, I don't know, sound power phones or something.
Yeah.
You know, we'll sit there and trade them that for something else, you know what I mean? Or like some like communications electricians that I knew, they'll sit there and put an outside line in someone's department for maybe like let's say the cooks for like pizza and wings on Friday nights for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh,
Yeah, so you know, people, you know, it's like a barter system. Like, you know, you do a favor for somebody, they might say to you, I want your dessert for the next,
like jail.
like jail. Like, I want your dessert for the
I
next
want your banana pudding.
8 weeks. You know what I mean? I knew people that was like, they was doing all sorts of stuff, bro. Trading motherfucking sheets,
Nudes.
clothes, nudes, whatever. Selling cigarettes.
Like niggas gonna be taking ass.
Yeah. You know, I was sitting
I
there
want
doing.
your motherfucking pussy.
Yeah, I was sitting there when I was working in laundry, man. I was sitting there washing people's clothes. You know, somebody bring me like, hey, look, I give you $30 if you can go ahead and wash this. Sure. Or you know, people had a hustle. You know what I mean? People had a hustle.
I think I'd rather go to jail than the
bro.
Navy. That's
Good.
basically prison.
You go to jail, bro. Let's say you at chow time.
Child time.
Somebody give you a honey bun. You eat that drink. Next thing you know, they'll come to your cell and be like, hey, cuz, that same honey bun I gave you at chow, I want that back. And then you sitting there looking at him like, how I'm going to get back to you? I ate it. You end up dying for some shit like that, bro.
Make that shit work. Make that shit work.
Like, he don't want a honey bun from, the store or nothing.
He want that shit from your ass, huh?
That or, or your life, you know what I mean?
I want that honey bun. You gonna die for this honey bun?
Or, they, you give somebody something, and they might say to you, like, hey, dog, like, next time you make that phone call, make sure your baby mother put $40 in your canteen. And you just like, for what? That's their money. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit is, bro.
My money now. Matter of fact, put her on call her up right now.
Yeah. That's how that shit is, man.
Your baby mama coming to see that nigga. Don't even tell you she coming up there.
Shit, wow.
This is a show that I've been watching. It's called Love After Lockdown.
Yeah.
And it's basically people writing letters to like inmates, and then they pursue relationships, like they're in real relationships, and the stuff that make it to the show is like the successful relationships. It'd be like people, I wrote the website is like datainmate.com, and one girl that I've been talking to this guy for about 10 years now. He's in there for grand larceny, but he's coming out today, and we're getting married as soon as he gets out. And as soon as the dude get out, they have a camera crew, they get married, and then everything just goes to shit. Like, it's just a shit show. It's like maybe like less than 2 months later, the nigga's back in jail for the same shit, and then or the chick is pregnant now, and then it's another show. So.
And then as soon as they get back in, they on some dating website called Friends Beyond the Wall, some shit like that, looking for real love. Nah, man, I'm good on all that.
Remember the Booty Warrior?
Booty Warrior, yeah. I like you and I want you.
Do this the hard way or the easy way.
Bro, I be telling that shit to like, just to be funny, yeah, like to be, funny and shit. Like, let's say, I wouldn't say that like the first time that I'm trying to like hit or anything, but let's say we in a relationship. One night I might say to her like, I might be like, baby, I like you and I want you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Choice is yours. She bust out laughing. Say okay.
They always make it the easy way.
I'm hoping they choose the hard way. It's like, nah.
They said getting booty is like water.
Yeah.
Wow. Nah, bro.
But yeah, man.
I actually looked up the Booty Warrior. Like,
that nigga out. I think he out.
Yeah. I want to say he passed away.
Yeah, it ain't safe for nobody when he was out.
But he don't look like intimidating. I wish a nigga would come to me with that soft ass voice talking about we can do this the easy
get the
way.
Fuck out my face.
Yeah, nigga, I'll beat your motherfucking ass.
He said he tore up over 100 mattresses. He said he done ripped up toilets out the wall. He said I made life a living hell when I was younger for these correctional officers.
But he bitch ass was Fleece Johnson.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, they even had that man on Boondocks.
Yeah.
Choice is yours, Tom.
Oh yeah.
Tom Dubois. I just got why they call him Tom. Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Tom. I like when he had Usher on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Usher was trying to fuck his
Usher
wife.
took his bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. The nigga was singing to him, Sarah,
Yeah.
smile for me.
I like that episode with Tom where Slickback was trying to teach him how to get his, wife in check.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there, talking to Sarah one day. And he was like, Sarah, come here. And she just ignores him, blows him off, walks out the door. So he was like, bitch, I said, come here. Next thing you know, she turned around with the heart eyes, was making out with him. I was like, wow.
It's like, even though the show was like a joke, but it had a message in every episode.
Yeah.
Like, it was an actual message.
Yeah. Shit, wow.
I miss Moondocks.
Me too. I might go home and watch that shit tonight.
That shit is on HBO.
Yeah, I might watch it, bro.
Yeah, watch that shit, bro.
While I'm watching the Raiders and the Ravens.
The Raiders destroy the Ravens destroy the Raiders with a point spread.
Yeah.
They gonna beat them niggas 40-0. So all that point spread shit don't even matter.
Yeah.
David Carr throwing it to
Derrick Henry.
Generic receiver.
Yeah.
They had a good tight end, I believe. What do you think David Carr is? No, I keep saying David. It's Derek, right?
David was his brother.
Yeah, Derek Carr is X Factor is on Madden. He probably didn't even got one, old bum ass nigga.
He probably don't. If he had one, that shit'll probably be
Gunslinger or some shit like that.
Gunslinger or
Relentless. The shit Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson got.
Yeah.
Don't fumble.
Yeah, no truce.
He said
No
truth.
fumble. It's like after 8 rushing yards, a positive game. There's no fumble.
You automatically run out of bounds when.
Yeah, some shit like that.
I couldn't get into Madden. Madden been the same since Madden 10.
Man.
But I did get 2K.
How you like it?
I'm a little disappointed. I feel like I bought the same game for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
They add like new badges and new dribble moves, and that's just a waste. They know what they doing.
I heard it's an option on there where you can start like a rap career or something.
That shit ain't true.
Yeah, ain't true.
Nah, I was looking for that shit. Bro. I was like, where the rappers at? I gotta make these motherfuckers myself.
Next thing you know, you're in the studio with Dame Dollar.
Quavo.
With Quavo.
He said Dame Dollar.
Dame Dollar.
Dame time.
Y'all said they're dropping dimes on the
Dropping
beat.
dimes, yeah. They need to make it real. They may let motherfuckers fight on there. That's like a hockey game.
Yeah. Fighting in the fucking locker room during
Yeah.
halftime.
You know Shannon Sharp is, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said one time he was playing a game, and the guy that was checking him, Shannon Sharp, had his the girlfriend's phone number. So he kept saying the phone number while the guy was checking him,
Wow.
They said that dude caught about 5 consecutive penalties of
Wow.
unsportsmanlike conduct.
Wow.
Imagine your wife and somebody keeps saying her phone number to you while you checking her you checking them. That's
Yeah, your wife. Fine,
yeah.
dog.
This is her bra size. This is her panty size. This is her lingerie.
Didn't somebody in the NBA used to do that?
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah,
he
used
did
to
that shit to Carmelo.
Yeah, yeah.
He said Lala tastes like Cheerios. Or some shit.
That's terrible. Cheerios really don't have a good taste when I sit here and think about it.
Honey Nut Cheerios, dude.
Oh yeah.
Not that the regular ass Cheerios, motherfucking multi-grain Cheerios.
When he said it, I was thinking okay, what type of Cheerios? Like the frosted Cheerios?
Gotta be
what?
honey. He said Honey Nut. He was
Yeah.
specific. They said Melo was waiting for that man at the bus.
As soon as you get off the court. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You wanna wrap it up?
Why not? Wrap it up.
Alright.
Dame time. Ravens 40-0. That's that. No point spread, no nothing. Game over.
Boom.
Come to me for more tips, more football tips.
We need to be on ESPN, but our fucking input, call that shit 2 cents.
Don't even talk about football. These
about-
two niggas talking about bitches.
Talking about me bitches out
Yeah,
of fuck.
hollering at pregnant bitches at Hooters.
And then pull out the Hennessy and black them out like Shannon Sharp did.
That nigga wild, bro.
When he did that, bro, I bust out laughing,
Bro,
bro.
this nigga ain't serious. But
Thanks for joining the Bromance on Deck podcast this week. We appreciate our viewers and listeners. If you'd like to discuss a specific topic with us, be featured on one of our episodes, or would like to drop a collaboration, please email us at bromanceondeck@gmail.com. Check us out on Anchor and Apple Music. Each week we'll be dropping new content. Be sure to tune in to our YouTube channel for our next episode.